welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my plans for Christmas this year and also a haul of what I have purchased so far. I'm probably done shopping, but I'm not going to say for sure that I won't buy anything else, so that's why I'm saying for now. Every year I tend to change my decor theme a bit. I do use the same things over and over, but I like to use them in different ways and different colors and things like that. Once you've built up a Christmas collection of decor, it is very easy to use those pieces and like switch up your looks all the time. So that's what I like to share. So this year, I think this is going to be the first year I've done this color scheme. I am doing red, white, and silver. Last year I did red and gold. I'm actually going to share a video of last year's soon, so be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss that. But I was not able to post that video last year because I actually ran out of memory on my phone in the middle of filming. So I do have some footage from when I had started filming, and then I have pictures. I'm gonna go ahead and put that together into a video so that you can see what I did last year and get some inspiration from that. But last year I did reds and golds, and I went really heavy on red velvet, and then I had quite a bit of beading. I was really going for the more like vintagey traditional vibe. This year, I really want to go lighter. I have done lighter in years past, but it was like with a lot of white and flocking on everything. This year, I'm not doing a whole bunch of flocking. I'm just using my greenery as is, but I do want to add in like white ribbons and flowers and picks and things like that. And there will be some flocking on some of the picks and things like that, but I think I can bring in the white without having all flocked garland and a flock tree and things like that. So anyways, I have shopped a couple of places this year and actually last year. I'm going to show you both. I will tell you every year at the end of the season, I will go to all the main stores that sell Christmas, you know, Hobby Lobby, HomeGoods, At Home, Michael's, all of those, and pick through their clearance because I find that you can find some pretty good stuff for good prices. And you'll see some of the stuff I got last year, they have this year full price. So I'm like, I still got current stuff. I just got it a heck of a lot cheaper. So that's my advice to you. If you know you are still building your collection and you even want to change things up or just add to or whatever, always go after Christmas to their sales. Usually they go to 75% off and then eventually to 90%, and you can find some really good stuff. So I'm going to share with you what I got and from where, because I'm very excited to add these things. Oh, one other place that I did shop was Temu this year, which I have never done for Christmas. Obviously, it's a newer site, but I did want to share with you the things I got because I got some really good stuff for really good prices. So I will pop the prices on the screen just because I cannot remember them off the top of my head. But I'm going to go ahead and start with the Temu stuff first. So as I said, my decor is going to be red, white, and silver. So I did want to figure out a couple of ways to do white. And this was one of the ways. I got this pack of these white leaf picks. There's 20 of them in here. They are glittery, so they will look really nice in garland and on trees because they're gonna sparkle and like catch the light. But there's so many of these, and it'll be a great way to add into garland, especially because I will end up having a lot of garland. When I share my videos for this year, I'll probably do multiple videos. I have a lot that I like to do for decor. Like last year I went decor heavy. It was awesome, but I have a lot of garland that I end up using, and I like to carry the theme throughout. So I have this big archway that is the opening to my formal dining room, and I will do garland all the way around that, and then garland on my fireplace, and then I do some in some other places. And I do like it all to kind of match, coordinate or whatever, so I do need a lot of things. So I did just get one of these, but 20 of these, that will help a lot bring the white in. Like I said, I'll have the price on the screen, but everything from Temu was a very good price. There's only two things I thought were not worth it, and I'll share with you what they are, but everything else I'm so happy with. The next thing I got was this pack of 6 white ornaments, but I thought these were really beautiful from Temu. They're clear, and then there's painted snowscape basically in glitter, and I just thought that those were really beautiful. They are plastic. They're pretty nice quality, I think. So there's a pack of 6 of these. Since I have so much garland, I add a lot of ornaments to my garlands and also my tree. Although I don't know if I'm gonna go super ornament heavy on my garland this year. That's to be determined. But last year I did, and so it means you have to have lots of those colors that you're using, and white is just not a color that I had a lot of. So I did decide to go ahead and get a couple things from Temu. What I saw in stores, even online, the prices were not as good as Temu, but the quality seemed similar. So I got this pack of 24. There is some matte white and then some glossy white and then glitter white. I thought that those looked actually pretty nice. I kind of wish I had gotten 2 of these because these are actually pretty nice quality. Again, they're plastic, not glass, which is great if you have animals or kids or whatever, but you know, for the price, it was definitely worth it. The next one I got was this. This is the one thing this is one of the things I didn't think was worth the price. I can't remember how much it was. I just know that it was probably more than I would have wanted to pay if I had seen this in person. It does have the same kind of matte ornaments like the other bundle and the same kind of glitter. There's no glossy ornaments. There's just these open kind of lacy ones. They're glittered and they are pretty, but then there's a ton of little ornaments. Those will be fine in garlands. They just look overall cheap to me. And these were more expensive than the other ones. So I'm just not like super thrilled with how these are. It's just not what I would have bought if I had seen them in person, but I will still be able to make use of them. So no worries. I also got a tree topper, a silver tree topper. I do have one currently, but it's gold. Since there's no gold in my color scheme this year, I needed a new one. And this was just a couple of dollars, which I thought was a very good price. And it's actually very nice quality. You know, I don't have much to say about that. It's very nice. It was worth the money, so I'm happy with that one. The other thing I got that I did not think was worth it from Temu are these feathery garlands. This is not what the picture looked like. I'll pop a picture of what I thought I was getting. And also they're not very long. Like I think they're probably supposed to be 6 feet long. They probably are, but look at how thin and awful these are. I mean, they're terrible. I think there was 2 to a pack because I think I just ordered 2 packs. And I plan to put these on the tree, but even like bunched up together, which I think is what you're supposed to do, they still don't look like the picture. So they're thin. They're thin. They're missing some feathers on the strings. They're just not great. They were supposed to be like a light up feather garland, and they did come with the little lights that you can weave into them. I haven't turned them on. Hopefully they're okay. So I do think I'll be able to use them, and I will make the best of it, but it is not, I expected them to be a little bit nicer, so I wouldn't purchase those if I were you. If you guys have not shopped at Temu, I'm gonna leave my link below. It is great. 99% of the things I've gotten there, I have very much loved, and it's really nice quality. I actually did a video on Temu, like comparing it to Amazon products that I had like the identical things of, and it's very comparable, except it's probably somewhere like quality wise in between Amazon and the Dollar Tree. So it does cost less. Some of the stuff is just as good as Amazon, but you just have to, your expectations should be set somewhere in the middle, and then if you get better, you get better. Actually, the pillow covers I'm gonna show you right now are just as good as Amazon, if not better, and cost way less. We're gonna go ahead and get into that, but one of the things I got was pillow covers. I'm always adding pillow covers to my decor rather than pillows, just because they're easier to store. The pillows I like to get are from HomeGoods, but they always come with an insert, so you know, you can only have so many inserts. But I can't remember if this is a pack of 2 or if I bought 2, but I got 2 of these 18-inch pillow covers because I don't have anything that has silver. These are silver trees, just snowy. These could work in the winter as well, but just a couple of dollars. Very nice. They have almost like a cotton felt type back to it, but the shiny part is printed. It's very nice. Very nice quality. Just as good as Amazon. The zippers are great. Very pleased with those. And then I got 2 of these as well. These are so nice. They are also like, it's like a velvet type material. These are actually nicer than the other ones as far as like how they feel, with this little pom-pom edging. And then this tree is embroidered, like it's full on embroidered. Nice quality. You'd probably pay $20, $25 for one of these elsewhere. So I don't know, only a couple of dollars each. Again, I got 2 of them, and those to me are perfect. And then I got this one. I had spaces for all of these like picked out in my head, and now I can't remember where they're supposed to go, but I'll figure it out, trust me. It's also another 18-inch pillow, which I thought was very nice. It has, again, this kind of velvet material with, this looks like it's, I don't think it's embroidered, it's almost like an applique. Oh no, it's stitched. Okay, this is stitched through. Very nice pattern in a wreath. I thought the red and white was very simple and pretty. And then I did get this one, I think for the middle of my couch, I can't even remember. But this is also stitched. Again, that velvet material. I don't know how you can beat that for a couple of bucks, and they're super easy to store, so. That's all I got from Temu. I went shopping at home this year as well. I didn't have anything in mind too much that I wanted to buy, just sticking to my color scheme and seeing like if I could fill any holes in the stuff that I knew I wanted. But one of the things I did want was some smaller wreaths for the back of my dining room chairs. I do have a set currently, but I never had a formal dining room before. So my other wreaths were for like my breakfast table area. I'd like to just add them to both. I'm just adding to my dining room decor this year basically, because I used a lot of what I had last year just to see where everything would go, and now I'm just gonna be filling in the blanks. So I did find these little wreaths. I think they're probably about 10 inches, the actual wreath part. They're probably wider than that when you take into account the greenery, but I thought that these were really beautiful. A lot of berries. They were only $10 each, so I did get 4 of those. And then I also got some of this garland, and this is more like a cedar, I think. I can't even remember what this stuff is called, but I'm almost positive it's a cedar. This is a 6-foot long garland. I got this as a layer garland. So last year, because we were in the new house, I did buy some garland because I had some other places to add to, and I got that from Walmart. I'm gonna link what I got below because it's very inexpensive. I do double layer that garland. It's so cheap though to use. But if you want a fuller garland and something that looks a little bit more natural, adding like a layer of something like this is an excellent way to do that. So I did get 4 of these. These are $15 each at home. Highly recommend these. These are very, very nice. Can't wait to add these to my garland this year. And if you'll notice, the greenery kind of matches the wreaths. I do have some other stuff like this anyway. I have some picks that look like this from last year from Walmart. I will look and see if I can find a link to those because they are very, very nice, and a lot came in a pack, so it was very inexpensive. It's a great way to add texture to my garlands, which is what I did last year on the cheap. So I will link those if I can find them. I got a couple things from Hobby Lobby this year as well. You know, always go when the holiday stuff is 50% off, but then that's a great place to shop when things are on clearance. Anyways, I got this year. It is a small fur present. I think it's probably about 6 inches square. I have a bigger one of these that I use year to year, but I thought it would be cute to have a set of 2. And this was, I must have cut off the tag, but it was not very expensive. Like, I want to say like $7.50 or something like that. I think it was like $15 original, so it was worth it to me. I also found these mercury glass candle holders. Were so beautiful. They are originally $9.99, but half off, $5. I thought those would be beautiful on the dining room table or maybe in my bookshelves, but silver, I needed to add some silver to my decor, and these are something you could use year round, so it's completely worth it because those will get a lot of use. And I thought that's very classic shape. I love a taper candle holder. I also found this mercury glass tree. This one lights up. It's from Hobby Lobby as well. I thought that was so pretty. Imagine that in a darkened room with your Christmas lights on. I don't know where I'm going to put this exactly, but you know I'll find a place for it. It was originally $41.99, so it was $21. Probably one of the more expensive things I bought. Probably the most expensive thing I bought this year was this, but this I feel like I can use forever. It is classic. It is beautiful, and I don't know, I love it. So I also ended up getting a couple of picks this year. Again, all I was doing was shopping for my color scheme and trying to make sure I could add in the right colors that I wanted, most of which I needed was white and silver. But anyways, I found these at Hobby Lobby. They're originally $15.99, so they were $8. I think I got 3 of these. These I probably won't use on the stem. I'll probably pop them off and use the individual flowers. Very good tip if you're trying to save money and use like a lot of color. Picks are great because I could add these into my tree and it's gonna fill up a spot. Like how many, there's 5 flowers on here. 5 of these on a tree is gonna make a huge impact. And if I have 2 of those, I've got 10 really large size poinsettias on my tree, filling out and making like a statement of white. And it's less expensive than some of the ornaments, especially of that size. So I got those. They are frosted, have a little bit of sparkle on them. I thought that that was really sweet. And then the second pick I got was these berries. I couldn't resist them. I probably didn't need more red because I do have a lot of red berries, but they're frosted and they're so pretty. And the price was really decent. Of course, I don't think I saved any of the price tags, so I can't remember how much they were, but I'm almost positive they were something like $8 each. And I did get 4 of them. It may have even been less, $6. They're just so pretty. These, I don't know if I'll take apart or if I will use them on the stem because I do both in my decor. But look at how nice those are and realistic. I just couldn't resist them. And they're huge. They're huge. These are gonna go so well in floral arrangements. If I wanna put them on my tree, I don't know if I'll put them on my tree, but floral arrangements, a great way to bring red. You can pop these in regular everyday floral arrangements as well. Like I have a lot of white flowers that I keep in my house like year round or whatever. Pop a couple of berries, an ornament or 2 and some ribbon, and you've now turned that floral arrangement into Christmas. I'm having trouble talking today. I don't know why I can't do R's and L's for some reason. Next thing I got was some ribbon. Like I said, last year I ended up heavy on the red velvet. I'm still keeping red velvet this year. I think it's a great way. Ribbon is a great way to add color into your home for the holidays. So I picked up this. It is not wired. They didn't have a big roll of wired ribbon. This was $6. But I thought I'll be able to use that 75 feet. I did get some wired ribbon as well, but this is so much cheaper. I just thought I'll make it work. So I got the red velvet, and then I also got some of this white. It does have like gold and white fringe on the edge. I have this from previous years, and actually I just reposted a video of my Christmas decor from 2021 where I used this ribbon in my tree. I love this ribbon. It is so beautiful. So I did get a little bit more of that because I think it's a great way to add some white in, and you won't be able to tell that it is like gold and white. And then for the silver, I ended up getting this wire edged. It's kind of like a mesh silver ribbon. This was $5.50 when it was half off, 30 feet, so it's a lot. I've never done mesh in my trees before because it feels like a lot, but I thought maybe I would try it this year. So to be determined if I'm actually going to use this or not, but I'm gonna try it. All right, some of the things that I got on clearance last year from Hobby Lobby, I'm gonna share those now because they are actually still in store. So if you like these kinds of things, they still have them, and they obviously have enough that they go on clearance at the end of the season too. So keep in mind that I got this. It is basically like a wire cage, and then they put around it like twigs, leaves, and berries, and some pine cones. Very sweet. You could easily light that up. I thought these would be great because they're almost like tomato cages. I thought these could be great outside, inside, wherever. Just a really easy classic. You could use this year over year in lots of different themes for Christmas. These were originally $29.99. They're gonna go on sale, obviously half off, so $15. I got them for 90% off. So I got 2 of these, $3 each at the end of season clearance last year, which was totally worth it to me because I love these and I know I'll be able to use them all the time. I also ended up with these trees last year. These are originally $54.99, so they're what, $27.50 on sale regularly. Again, I got those what, for $5.50 when they were 90% off. So pretty. Same thing, the wire cage, the tree branches tied around them, the pretty white berries, leaves, and pine cones. Very rustic feeling. Imagine putting some battery LED lights around it, wrapped the same way. That's gonna be really pretty. Again, I don't know if I'm using these outside or inside, but I know I'll find a place for them. I also got these at the end of the year last year, just like a burlap wrapped little Christmas tree, like a tabletop tree. I'm having trouble speaking, I don't know why. Originally $13.99, so that you know they're on sale for $7. However, I got it for $1.40. I got 2 of these. Even $7 is a really good price for a tabletop tree. I think these are very, very nice. You can spread them out. I haven't done so. I just like, you know, these almost look like a little bit like a Charlie Brown tree where it's thinner, but those will be cute to fill in lots of different places. I do like to use a lot of trees in my decor just because I think it's really sweet. I also got 2 of these from Hobby Lobby last year. Again, burlap wrap, but these are a frosted tree. Basically, it looks like that cedar kind of material or whatever, but then it's completely frosted. So this will go with a lot of different themes as well. These were originally $29.99. You know they're on sale for $15 when they're half off, and I got it for $3. I did get 2 of them. Can't remember if I said that, but those are going to be perfect for treetop deck or tabletop decorating, or around the fireplace, or outside, or I don't know, on a sideboard in a dining room, on top of a china cabinet. You could use them anywhere. Create a little vignette in the corner. I don't know. The last thing I got on clearance from Hobby Lobby last year was this sequin tree. I don't know. I don't see, I must not have kept I didn't keep the tag on it. I'm guessing it was probably around $20 or $25 new. So I probably got it for $2 or $2.50. I can't remember. But it is covered in gold sequins and then also white pearls, which I thought were really beautiful. Obviously, I'm not using gold this year, but I could still throw this in my decor and you won't be able to tell anyway, because I'm gonna go so heavy on the silver and white and stuff, you just won't be able to tell. But that would be a good filler. I love the glitters and the sparkles, sequins and stuff, because it's really gonna reflect the Christmas lights and make it feel very festive. I forgot to show you these from At Home. So these I got on clearance last year from At Home. I also got a big wreath, now that I'm thinking about it, like a really big, I think a 30 or 36 inch wreath. It's just plain. I'm guessing they were around 75% off or something like that. So this was originally $8 and I would have gotten it for $2. They're like a frosted magnolia. They're kind of like a velvet magnolia. Not specifically Christmas in my opinion. Like, you could probably use that year round. I did save them for Christmas, but I thought that those would be really pretty to stick in a tree or some sort of floral arrangement or whatever. I got a couple of them. Can't remember how many, but that was one of the things I got from At Home last year. Again, check all the stores for clearance afterwards. I'm telling you, you'll find some good stuff. Another thing I got, I actually found this at Goodwill. I was there shopping for Halloween decor actually, but I found this in the section for Christmas, and these were $5 for a set of 4. But like I said, I was looking for white ornaments, and so they are a set of 4, and they're really pretty. They are kind of a chocolate white. They say Merry Joy and Fala Love. And then they do have the one ornament that has the heart, but I thought that those were cute and classic for, I don't know, year after year, and they're really classy looking, I thought. Goodwill can be a good place to score things if you're on a budget too. I was in Target recently shopping for not Christmas decor, but I did see this in the dollar spot and picked them up. They are $3 each. I think they had like 4 different patterns, but I just thought that these were a really good basic to add to tabletops and like little vignettes. You could stick little lights in these if you wanted to, stick a bottle brush tree in them. They do have like an open ended bottom. You could make snow globes out of these, whatever. They are just really, really pretty basics. And for $3, I thought it was worth it to add to my collection. Last but not least, I did a little shopping at HomeGoods. I love HomeGoods, but you really have to kind of like shop through it. You have to be in the mood, I feel like, to get some good stuff. First thing I got, and I have been kind of on the hunt for like some deer to put on tabletops and stuff, but deer are so expensive. I have no idea why. I found these little tabletop deers. They're exactly the same deers deer, it's plural. They were $6.99 each, which I thought was a really good price for these ivory ceramic, very basic looking, but very expensive looking deer. They do have little gold tipped horns and noses, but it's so simple. You can use those year after year. I am planning on putting them on my table, I think one facing each way. It makes them look a little bit different and like it's a set, even though they're exactly the same. So I'm excited to use those this year. I did get a couple of trees at HomeGoods as well. The first one is this. It looks like feathers, but they're like made out of plastic and then they're glittery. It is a silver glitter, which will go really well with the color scheme this year. This was $9.99. It's a pretty good height. I would say it's like 18 inches or something like that. So that was a really good price, I thought, for that tree. And then I also got this tree, which is also feathers, and it's got silver glitter on the edge of the feathers. Something about it called to me. Also $9.99, but I just thought it was very classy and feminine and soft and something you could use forever. I thought that was really cute. The last thing I got from HomeGoods are these two snow globes. Originally I saw this one, the smaller one, and had to have it. My grandma actually passed away a couple of months ago and she collected angels. It was like one of the things she was known for. When I saw that, I just thought it was really special and I wanted to get it to, you know, in memory of her. I do have a couple of her like Christmas things I'll share with you in some videos in the future. One of which is like her villages. It was one of the things I wanted like to inherit. Nobody else wanted it. So, but I remember her loving them growing up. So I do have those and a couple of other like special things, but this was just something that reminded me of her and I thought it was really beautiful. It does have this silver like antique looking base. I thought it was very classic, very traditional looking. It was $12.99, which I thought was a really good price. And then this one was sitting next to it, a completely different base that I thought was really lovely, but they sit at different heights. So I thought you could decorate those together and they're still interesting because they're different heights, or you could put them on different shelves together. Either way, they'll look beautiful alone or together, but they kind of coordinate. This one has a Christmas tree in the inside and they just look really, really pretty when they are going. I don't have any snow globes in my Christmas collection, but I've always kind of wanted one, so I got two this year. Okay guys, that is everything I have for you. Everything that I've bought this year so far. Probably I'm done, but just in case. And what my plans are for Christmas this year. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe so you don't miss the other Christmas videos that are coming this year. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.